National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Prime Time contest between these road warriors and these guys defending their home turf. Leading the visiting sideline, as always, their head coach. His guys have had a tough time coming by wins this year. Losers of 5 of their last 7. In the same role on the other side, a look at their head coach. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Kate Scott and Brock Hewer on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And they'll be led out by their 4th-year quarterback.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack. Well, the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
Throwing from the gun here. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Dropping back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
All right, he can hit the showers. It's already an excellent game for him, and we're just 3 snaps into this sucker. 2 sacks, and he's instantly become one of the biggest storylines to start this game.
They'll send out the punting unit. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this 2nd-year passer.
Your goal as a quarterback going into each and every season is to have a touchdown-to-interception ratio, Kate, of somewhere 2 to 3, and if you're great, 4 to 1. Anytime it's upside down like his outing last week with 2 touchdowns and 3 interceptions, you know that's not sustainable. It can lead to an awful lot of L's.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. He'll come up on 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. Dumped off to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They are throwing it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Third down from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. First down, play action. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Oh, and how well he's slinging at this opening drive, Brock. Not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
Yeah, kind of the feeling out process, right? I think you find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch, trying to figure out what that script is on the other side. I have a sense there'll be some completions and incompletions along the way.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. All set now, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. These guys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now throw to start the drive. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Here's a throw. We've got a screen to the running back. He dodged the tackle. They can't stop him. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. So 20 yards on that play. And that gives him the first.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing out to the left. Cut! And this one does not go far. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Looking slant route, complete. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's down to almost, oh, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. They give it to him again. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
He'll look to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Quickly, it's Wilson. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll throw it. He tucks it and takes off. And into the slide he goes after a gain of close to 5, Brock. That will bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Back to throw now. This one's caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. Goal to go. They're passing. Makes the catch. And in he goes for the touchdown. These guys reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one right down the middle. And his guys tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. The visitors and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Dump off caught by his back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10, back to throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47. The handoff on 3rd and short. Off to the races, middle of the field. He does it, touchdown. These guys have taken the first quarter lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Scott now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and this home crowd excited as their guys have possession. They're looking at first down here. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. He takes it himself. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing now on first down. Complete. It's Weaver. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working now from the gun. He's going to get this over the middle to Wilson. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. He has it on the QB sneak. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Slot man motioned over. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Throws caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
He'll call his own number. And he runs it across. Touchdown! Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there. And when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah. So
not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And you can see that he's not only leading the NFL in passing yards, but if he keeps playing like he has this season, he should reach 5,000 yards in the immediate future. On 1st down, they'll run. Jukes away from one. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. Trying to throw this from the gun. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. Pass play now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Third and long for him here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23. This offense ready to get going again now. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule. Back
to the well again. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good for a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Man in motion out of the slot. They go play action on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Back to throw. Continuing to move past the 45. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first.
That's a gain of 9. Brings up 3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's making a bid for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Dumps it off to his running back. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Design quarterback run here. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
I should probably stop the head, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The offense getting set to go. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Option give here. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down. They're going to try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 7. Result is a first down.
He's dropping back to throw. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be 2nd down.
Second and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Now looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
That's good for a first down.
They'll throw it here on first. He's going deep! And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Looking to throw here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll air it out on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. First call here coming from the shotgun. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Working on first down. Finds his back complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. 5 still to go here. This is second down. Back to throw. He'll try and run this. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All set to go now from the 35. First and 10, looking to throw. That is incomplete, down to 13 seconds left. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be second down.
At the 35-yard line.
They're throwing it. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. So on third down, they're going to go ahead and bring him out to try and get 3 here before the half. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Back to throw on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him on the slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Setting up to throw. Dump off, caught by his back. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means 1st down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. They'll run now on 2nd down. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 1st down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll work against the blitz. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Pass play coming here. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down. He keeps it himself. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! These guys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Brawley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Scott now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Looking in the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this is lofted deep down the middle. Well, they have the look certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
Punt team on the field. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Lone back gets the handoff. That one only good for a couple. It's second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Caught by Miller. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Second down, looking for options. Caught quickly on the slant. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. He's got a man left. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. So fourth down, and out comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will tie things up in the third.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Fields this one at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The home team's ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Escapes the defender. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a new set of downs. They go play action on first down. Caught on the comeback route. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. New set of downs from the 37. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. They'll run here from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
At the 36-yard line.
Look at this option play now on second down. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there, and they catch it behind the line. Well, I don't expect that loss to keep them from utilizing the option at all moving forward, Brock, but I do expect it to keep them from leaning on it too heavily.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. It's too valuable a piece of their game plan. You want to make that defense defend it. They did.
In big trouble now, and the ball is out. It's picked up by the defense. Hits the 20. And the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Oh, the rush just too much here. Down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And they get to him again! And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still 3rd down.
Little bit of help with the penalty, but still quite a daunting 3rd down for him here. He's going to throw this one. Completed to his running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Working now from the gun. Completed over the middle. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stopped though, made it to 46. 3rd down. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It'll still be just a 1-score game when we resume play. Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. He tries to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line, no gain. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Running back sent in motion. To throw here on 1st down. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted! And they stop him before he gets much on the return. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right?
Yeah.
That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Second down pass play coming. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And they're going to have a first down now.
Results in a first down.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Throwing now off the play action. Finds his fullback. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. They give it to him again. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. He's got Turner for the completion. He has the touchdown. These guys go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys double their lead to 14. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Scott now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. This offense making its way back out now. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Rolling from the gun here. Connecting on the slant. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. He has it on the QB sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. 1st and 10 now from the 46. This time he's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
He's going to throw it. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
They're on him again, and he goes down again. And this drive has come to a screeching halt. 3 straight sacks. That brings up 4th down.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
4th and forever coming up. Desperation time here. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. So not an easy feat by any means, Brock. Scoring on the play with interference, and they, of course, decline it and take the touchdown.
Yeah, you talk about it, and you love to see it. Guys that can play through that contact, kind of like in basketball, right? You take a foul, but you still finish the hoop. It's the same thing with these pass catchers on the other end of it. Those that can play through contact, they tend to separate themselves. I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here comes their offense out again. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Offense to the line. Here we go. Give now to the running back. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another carry for him. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
He just throws this one away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the offense recovers, but back inside their own 5-yard line.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Back to throw it. Running right side. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, there was no way that defense was going to pass up on that opportunity. I dare to say that was the most energetic and frenzied we've seen them all game. I don't think they could believe the offense would go for it that deep in their own territory.
Their offense running back out now. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
And right away, we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. They'll run here following the penalty. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. This one misses the tight end. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw it. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
He's racing past midfield. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
But by the time he shifted into a different gear and began that foot race up the left sideline, you could tell this return was already getting out of hand. And what a gift for this offense, who now gets to take over with a lot of the work in the field position already done.
Throwing now on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15.
Throwing from the gun. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd down.
To throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throw caught by his running back. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. This celebration begins for our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.